Hi guys, welcome to another beauty video. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I achieve this beautiful soft glam. First thing I did was to go in with my moisturizer, the Blossom moisturizer. You want to make sure your face is well cleaned because I already cleaned my face before starting this video. So I'll be moisturizing my face. This moisturizer is suitable for all skin type. Make sure you massage it well on your face, especially under the eyes. And I'll allow this to sit in for a bit before going in with my primer. For primer, I'm using this primer from Art Makeup. I'll be applying it all over my face apart from my under eyes, not really all over though. I applied it on the area I produce a lot of oil on my face and where I tend to sweat. For foundation, I used the Avo foundation in the shade 350 or 35. I can't remember, it's either 350 or 35. I'm using this soft beauty blender. It's a damp beauty blender. Don't use a dry beauty blender to blend your foundation, if not it's going to look patchy. So I'm applying it all over my face. I usually take my time to blend my foundation very well because I want it to sit well on my face before going in with another product. Today we are doing the blush, the cream blush method. I'll be using the Tehila blush on my cheek, and I'm using the orange shade. I'm using the orange shade. I'm sure I'm not the only dark skin that likes yellow, orange color. Why do I keep saying yellow? Then I went in with my concealer. This concealer is the Avo concealer and it's like 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. I want the under eye to be a bit bright, but don't do too much with this. Don't go above this, except you be using your shade of concealer first before going in with a lighter one. If not, this is the highest you should do. Your two shade lighter than your skin tone, or I think 3 is too much, but I think this is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Am I right or wrong? I think I'm right. So I went ahead to blend. I applied it on the places I want to highlight. I blend, then went in with the part I use in blending my foundation at the edge of each concealer. Like after blending, then at the end of the concealer I use the part I used to in blending my foundation to blend that area to avoid any harsh lines. You guys are going to see it now. I hope you guys are understanding my explanation. I really love the Avo products, especially their foundation and concealer. Guys, can you see this blend? Just take a look at this concealer and the foundation. Like, I really love their product. I think their foundation and concealer is underrated, especially their concealer. Like, if you follow me on this channel, you know I love their concealer. Like, I am so in love with their concealer. Now to set the concealer, I went in with the same shade with the concealer from the Charm Ageless powder. I'm using this triangle powder puff to set my concealer. Guys, can you see that? Can you see the smoothness of the under eye? Guys, in case you do too much you take too much, make sure you dab it at the back of your palm to take out the excess product before setting your under eye, so you don't pack too much product there. Now I'm using a powder my shade to set the whole face from the same Charm Ageless powder. Guys, I want to use this opportunity to thank you guys for your support and love. We are currently at 10k subscribers and I don't take it for granted. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always coming through for your girl. So for contouring, I'm using the Color Contour palette. Guys, I've missed this palette. I used to have it before, but it's finished, and since then I have not repurchased, and I repurchased recently, and I really love what it does. It's very good for contouring from my own personal observation. So I'm using this to contouring below my cheekbone, and then taking it on my forehead to give that place a bit of shadow in case it's too bright because of the setting. I went in with the blush, using the same brush to apply my blush on the cheek, like directly on my contour, like blending everything so there are no harsh lines or demarcation. Also, I used an orange powder blush from the F&M powder palette, it's finished, so I just took the little one from it. So to bake my face, I use the Blossom setting powder, and even if you're baking, make sure you don't do too much while doing that too. I'm lining my brows with the Davis pencil in the shade 018. I basically just fill in and then line the upper part. I did not do too much with my brows because I was going for something natural, not my usual sharp brows. I went for something very natural, and I forgot to tell you guys that this was the look I created for my birthday. And I just wanted to take you guys, like, show you guys the process, because I really love the outcome. I'm like, no, I need to show you guys this beautiful look and the tutorial, and someone can get inspired by this look and want to create something like this for their birthday or for an occasion. So I went into to define the brows with my concealer, and then went into blend, just basically doing the brow things. After blending, I went in with a powder, the shade of the concealer I used to set my brow bone. And then for eyeshadow, I did not do too much, so I went in with this very brown powder from the color powder palette. I just blended it in a circular motion, taking it close to the contour I did on my nose to very define that place more. And then I went in with that same brush to blend the brow bone to avoid any harsh lines. I realized that when I was setting, I cleaned some part of my brows, so I went in to redefine the brows. Guys, I did not do too much for my birthday shoot. I wanted something simple, especially for the eyes, so I went in with this shimmery white. I thought it was white, but it ended up reflecting green, so I ended up going for this very white. It has a bit of shimmer, even though it does not really show here that it has shimmer. It has a bit of shimmer in it, so I apply it at my tear dot to further open my eye and give me that kind of vibe I'm going for, like the no eyeshadow look, to see if that makes sense. So I went in with this green. This green is not really pigmented. This green pencil, I went through a lot to apply it on my waterline. I keep on going over and over, but it does not hurt though. I keep on going over and over again till I was satisfied with the outcome, even though it did not really come out how I would want it to, but it's manageable. So for the upper lid of my upper tear dot, I don't know if it makes sense. What is this place called? It's my lid, but it's the tear dot area of my lid. So I went in with the black roll-up pencil to line that area too. Now I went to dust off the excess powder on my face. To set the face, I use the Kiss Beauty Fix Spray to set all over my face. I usually do too much with this, like. So for my lip, I use this black pencil it's the Davis black pencil to line my lips. I wanted something very unique, very classic and fine. So after lining the lips, I went in with this roll of black pencil, a brown pencil, to blend it, and like I'm blending it inward instead of outward, if that makes sense. So you can see it added more definition to the lips. After doing that, I went in with the black pencil to redefine the line. I went in with the V Beauty roll-up pencil. It's not really a roll-up pencil, but it's a pencil lip liner, which I got from one of their, it's a free gift for that is inside the pack of one of their foundation I got recently. Then I went in with this Avo nude gloss. I really love this gloss. Using that for the inner part of my lip, guys, can you see that? After that, I went in with this clear gloss for the other part of the lip, for the outer part of the lip. So guys, I really love how this lips turned, like it just lifted the look and everything. So went in to redefine my blush. I added more blush because if you know me, you know I love blush, and I did this that I still do not know what it's called, but I love what it does, even though I don't know what it does, but you can see it. So I like the face. I went in with the Blossom highlighter, just going in gentle. I am going for a soft glam, so I don't want something that is too bold, something that is speaking. So, you know, even if it's speaking, let it speak in a calmer way. So I applied it in the necessary area, and then went in with this spray. Even though I still don't know why I still apply this spray, but I love what this spray does. The Bechamel Gel spray is like it has this glow to your face when it dries. Even though I have an oily skin, but I feel there's this glow it has. I've tried it on my clients and I realized that it has glow to my face whenever I apply, when the face dries down. And guys, this is me feeling myself. Let me feel myself a bit. And I have come to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. And once again, I am grateful for you guys. Thank you for 10K subscribers. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Promise. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos. I'm also a makeup artist. Do not make it your last by subscribing, like, share, and leave a beautiful comment. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.